And before we proceed to the storyline, kindly like this video, comment for more reaction and share to your friends. And let's begin.
2010 NBA champions Los Angeles Lakers, where are they now? The Los Angeles Lakers won the 2020 NBA championship with LeBron James winning another ring, Anthony Davis already won his own, Dwight Howard redemption already settled, etc. They had the best record in the Western Conference, and they went to leave it all in the court en route to a trip to the NBA Finals against the Miami Heat. But what about the time 10 years ago where the Lakers won the championship? What happened with that 2010 team that beat the Boston Celtics? Let's break it down. Didier Ilunga-Benga played overseas then retired. Didier Ilunga-Benga played a grand total of 2.7 minutes during the NBA Finals, which was a third of the playing time he was used to during his playing career with the Lakers. He was often the last man off the bench, so that doesn't come as a surprise. Later, he played for the Hornets before taking his talents to China, and he played for the Barako Bull Energy Cola in the Philippines. Adam Morrison, now retired. Adam Morrison is widely considered as one of the biggest busts in the history of the NBA. After being drafted third overall by the Bobcats, he was barely able to stay in the NBA for 4 seasons. As a matter of fact, he didn't even play a single minute in the Lakers' finals run. He played in Europe a couple of years, but also struggled and retired in 2012. Luke Walton, now a coach. Luke Walton was far from the dominant player his father was. However, he managed to stay put at the Staples Center for most of his career as a steady contributor. He played for 9 seasons with the Lakers and then had a brief stint with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Later, he'd be signed as the team's head coach for 3 years but was eventually fired and replaced with Frank Vogel. Now, he's the Sacramento Kings coach. Josh Powell, now in Atenas de Cordoba. Josh Powell's journey to the NBA wasn't an ordinary one. He fought his way to the league after playing in Europe, but he was never able to actually establish himself as a steady contributor. After 3 years with the Lakers, he played for the Hawks and then bounced around the world looking for a team. He's currently playing in Argentina for Atenas de Cordoba. Sasha Vujacic, now in Talleres Verona. Sasha Vujacic had a long and successful career with the Los Angeles Lakers. However, he mostly played off the bench and as a role player for defensive purposes. After leaving the Lakers, he played for the New Jersey Nets, Los Angeles Clippers, and New York Knicks. He's currently playing for Talleres Verona from Italy's second flight league, the Serie A2. Jordan Farmar, now retired. Jordan Farmar barely played at all during the Los Angeles Lakers championship run. However, he embraced a much bigger role with the team a couple of years later after leaving to play for the Nets. He tried his luck overseas and then came back to the Lakers to become a starter. He also played for the Clippers and Grizzlies, and he lastly played for the Kings in 2016. Shannon Brown, now retired. Shannon Brown played a minimum reel coming off the bench for the Lakers during the finals. Through 7 games, he totaled 80 minutes and scored just 3.0 points per game. After winning the championship, he bounced around the league and played for the Suns, Spurs, Knicks, and Heat. His last team was the Delaware 87ers of the G League in 2018. Lamar Odom, now retired. Lamar Odom was fairly beloved by the Los Angeles community. He was a passionate player that left his heart and soul on the hardwood night in and night out. Also, he could play both forward spots and as a center as well, so he was the first guy off the bench back then. Sadly for them, his problems to stay off drugs and alcohol have put his life in jeopardy more often than not, and he hasn't been able to come back to the NBA ever since leaving in 2013. Andrew Bynum, now retired. Andrew Bynum is one of the most talented players the Lakers had in the past 2 decades. However, his poor work ethic and struggles with injuries stopped him from fulfilling his true potential. After winning the chip with the Lakers, Bynum bounced around the league and last played for the Indiana Pacers in 2014. Pau Gasol, now an assistant coach. Pau Gasol was the missing piece Kobe Bryant needed to go back to the top of the basketball world. He always embraced his role, and did none of the talking, but a lot of the world. He later played for the Bulls, Spurs, and Bucks. This season, he signed a deal to join the Blazers, but wasn't able to play due to a foot injury. However, he immediately joined their coaching staff. Ron Artest, now a coach. Ron Artest, aka Metta World Peace, aka Panda Friend, is one of the most controversial NBA players ever. He's also one of the toughest, most hard-nosed defenders you'll ever find, so he played a major role in this championship. Artest then took his talents to China before a brief NBA comeback. Now, he's a development coach for the South Bay Lakers, the Lakers' G League affiliate. Derek Fisher, now a coach. Derek Fisher was a perfect fit for Phil Jackson's triangle offense. He could run the point but mostly played off-ball, cutting and knocking down catch-and-shoot three-pointers. He didn't shot the ball well from deep in the finals, though, 20%. After his playing days were over, he tried his luck as the coach of the New York Knicks. He spent 3 seasons there. Kobe Bryant, now resting peacefully in a beautiful place. Well, 2010 was Kobe Bryant's last championship run. He led all scorers in the playoffs with 671, averaging 28.6 on 40% in the finals and winning the Finals MVP award. He retired in 2016 and has been all around ever since. He won an Oscar for Dear Basketball, started a wizardry-related basketball book saga, is coaching his daughter's basketball team and also works out with NBA stars in the summer. Rest in peace, Kobe.
For more videos like this, please subscribe the channel, like the video and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you very much.